अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हमारा आज का टॉपिक है सोल्यूशन ऑफ अ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स। इफ़ वी हैव अ लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स x and y in the general form as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where these a, b, c are real numbers and x and y are variables, a and b should both be non-vanishing. That is, either neither a should be 0 nor b should be 0. Both should be non-zero real numbers. Then we can say that is a linear equation in two variables x and y. Then the solution of this linear equation in two variables will be a pair of values, that is a value of x and another value of y, which will satisfy this equation. That is, for which the LHS will become equal to the RHS, that is the values of x and y, for which the given equation gets satisfied. By satisfied we mean that LHS and RHS come to be equal. That is, we can say that then the values of x and y will be called the solution of this equation. So solution of this equation is a pair of values, one for x and one for y. For we satisfy this equation will be called its solution. So for example, let me understand it by stating an example over here is a linear equation in two variables 2x plus 3y equal to 12. It is a linear equation in two variables x and y. Let us say if we put values for x equal to 3 and y for y we will put value equal to, then we substitute the values of x and y in this equation, in equation a. We call it as equation a, or we name it as equation a. Then we will see what happens to the left hand side of the equation by putting the values as x3 and y2. To LHS of the equation is 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y. Putting x equal to 3 and y equal to 2, we get 2 3s are 6 plus 6 equal to 12. But 12 is the RHS, that is LHS becomes equal to the RHS. So we can say that the given equation gets satisfied by these two values, that is x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. In this pair x 3 and y 2 is the solution of this equation A. So in this way we can understand the concept of the solution of a pair of a linear equation in two variables. Now, how many solutions a linear equation can in two variables can have? If you put any value for one variable, we can get the value of another variable. So we can substitute infinite values for one variable and get the values of the another value. So we can say that a linear equation a linear equation in two variables has infinitely many solutions. So in exercise number 3.2 of your textbook, first question is given that it is a multiple choice question. We say that how many their solutions can an equation is given y equal to 3x plus 5. It is a given equation there, and you have to say that how many solutions can it have. It is a linear equation in two variables and can be put in the form as, by transposing y to the right side, you can get 0 is equal to 3x minus y plus 5. So we get 3x minus y plus 5 equal to 0. So it is a linear equation in two variables and as such will have infinitely many solutions. So now we will come to the next question of the exercise. Now the second question of the exercise is that you have to find the four values for a given equation. The given equation is 2x plus y equal to 7. It is the first part of your question number 2. So we can how to find the solutions of a linear equation in two variables. we had to write down in such a way that one of the variables can be written in terms of the other. That is, we will write over here, we will transpose y to the right side, we will get 7 minus y, and then x is equal to 7 minus y divided by 2 on dividing 2 on both sides. So we have found the value of one variable in terms of the other. This is the important thing you had to note. You should find the value of one of the variables in terms of the other. So here the x becomes now the dependent variable and y becomes now the independent variable. So by putting values for y, we can get the values for x. Y can assume any value, any real number value. You can put for y equal to 1, we get the values for x from this equation. We name it as equation first. So it is equation first. Now let's put y equal to 1 in this equation. We will get x equal to 7 minus 1 divided by 2 plus x is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to x implies x equal to 3. So for y equal to 1, we get x equal to 3. So we got this pair of values 3 and 1, x3 and y1 in the value table. We note them in the value table. This is called value table. Now another pair. For y equal to 3, we will get x equal to 2. We will note it over here as a pair. That is 3, 2, 3. 2, 3 is another pair of values. For y equal to 5, you will get x equal to 1. So for another pair of values is 1, 5. So it is a solution of the equation. Third solution. Now for y equal to 2, you can get x equal to 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 and 2 is another solution of the given equation. So a given equation in two variables can have infinitely many solutions, but over here you have to find only 4 solutions. So we got 4 solutions over here: 3 comma 1, 2 3, 1 5, and 5 by 2 comma 2. So these are the 4 solutions of the equation, given equation 2x plus y equal to 7. Similarly, you can find different solutions of a given equation by expressing one of the variables in terms of the other and then putting the values of the independent variable. Then the value of the dependent variable can be find out. So this is the method how can we find the solution of a linear equation in two variables.